261 horsepower, four-wheel driving. You can do whatever you want, where you want. You have the 261 horsepowers, taking it all the way, all the time. Hi everyone, and welcome back at DK Test Drives. Today is a special day for me and for you guys, because you have been watching all my videos, and today is the 10th upload video. And as I said in previous videos, I will make a special thing or a special car as a surprise car on my 10th video, on my 20th video, and so on. And today I have to say I am very honored that I can test one of this car. So to give you some basic information before I show you what car I mean, there are 25,000 produced cars, and they are all sold in not even a year. It's a car with a rally setup and with a rally history. I guess that most of you will now know what car I am talking about, so I will no longer let you wait, but here it is. Today I have the pleasure to talk and to drive with this magnificent Toyota Yaris GR. And I mean, look at it. The sun is shining, and the car is even shining more. It's just a beauty. But it's not only a beauty, because it's a real beast, and I would even say that it's a monster, and I will show you. So if we take a closer look at this stunning Toyota Yaris GR, we have several things that we can discuss about. And first of all, what I want to show you is the front of the car. I mean, look at this, guys. This is just enormous. I've never seen something before. You have that big grille over here, and underneath that you have the big intercooler of the car. It's massive. And then something typical for the high performance version of the GR Yaris is these wheels, which are forked BBS wheels. Of course, you have the nice brake calipers in red with the sticker of GR, and they are standard on the high performance version with the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, which are of course one of the best tires that we can actually have on a car like this. And then before we go to the rear of the car, look at this. This is made of pure carbon. So the roof of the car is fully in carbon, which of course was necessary for the weight of the car, which I will tell you after this. And then let's take a look at the rear of the car. And then also over here, when you look in the angle, it is just massive. It's so large. You have those bodywork over here, which are so large. And then of course the two exhausts, which make a very nice sound. So, but not too much, it's just enough. If we take a closer look at the inside of the car, and there are a few things that I want to say in the inside of the car. First thing we see is a nice steering wheel with GR logo over here. But what I'm missing is some Alcantara, for example, over here. Would be very nice. Then the screen also over here is very basic, as you can see, which is, I would say, a bit older dated. I mean, we are in 2021, so they could have done something better on this, in my opinion. And then you have this big screen over here, which gives me some information also, but I guess it's not the best touchscreen that you can have compared to other brands, but although it's not that bad, it gives me the information that I need. There's no Navi included, so you can only use your Navi with your phone, so with Apple CarPlay, for example, but there's no Navi integrated in the car. And then over here we have the basic things. This is something we're going to come back once you're driving it. So the car has 3 drive modes. You have normal, sport and track. And you can change it by switching or pressing this button. And then of course, it's a manual. So this car is delivered with a 6-speed manual gearbox, which is a good thing because Toyota, in my opinion, don't have any automatic gearbox who could handle the power of this car. So they did a very good thing to do it with a manual gearbox. Enough said about the interior, about the exterior. We know what we want to know about the car, but now let's take it for a spin and let's see what it got. So here we are, guys, driving around in the Toyota Yaris GR. I mean, I've heard and I've seen a lot of reviews about this car and it's just insane. And I mean, now that I've been driven it around, everything that you hear or everything that you see is true. Toyota has done a great job making this car. It's not the typical Toyota Prius or Corolla hybrid or whatever they make. They have made before the GT86 and the Supra, which are of course funny cars, but this is next level. I swear, you have to drive it to believe what I'm saying or whatever you heard, but this car gives you everything that you can and that you will dream of when you speak about a car and the rally world and just a little funny pocket rocket. Now the good thing is that you can also drive normally with this car. So I am driving now at 70 kilometers an hour in a beautiful road with some nice landscapes over here, and I'm driving in 5th gear without having any problems or the car that would act abnormal. So it's a good thing. Now, to be honest, I could not drive this as a daily car. I could really not resist that pushing that throttle anytime, because that's what he's made for. And that's what the car is asking also when you drive it. It's asking, push me a bit to the limit, push me harder. And I think this is a car especially made for track days or for having fun on a Sunday. Then it's a good car, but driving it as a daily, I would personally not do it. Now, I talked about the 3 different driving modes, and I have been testing around a little bit. So when you start the car normally, it's in the normal mode, which gives me 60% of the traction at the front and 40% at the back of the car, which is for daily driving. good enough. Then you have the track mode, which is 50 in the front, 50 at the back. Track mode, it says it itself when you go to the track, or in bad weather conditions, for example, you can use a track mode and then car gives you more safety. And then you have the fun mode, which is called the sport mode, and which is 70% at the back and 30% at the front. And of course, when you say 70% at the back, you say sideways fun. Oh, that sound is just... You hear the turbo when you change your gear, and then once you go above 4,000 RPMs, you have that sound of that exhaust that comes above. It is... I don't have words for this, honestly not. I have been driven around now a few kilometers with the car, and I have to say that the first kilometers just gave me butterflies in my belly, because every time you put your foot on that throttle, it's just wow. You feel the G-power in your belly. It's... I can't describe it. It's crazy. Even on a bumpy road, it gives me comfort. Of course, the suspension is hard as... but the seats give me a very good comfort. Of course, you have some nice sport seats, but they give me the comfort that I am expecting when I'm driving this type of car. So, yeah, I like it. I really would like to thank Toyota Garage Van Dorp at Oudenaarde for giving me the opportunity to test this car, and especially to make it the surprise car of my YouTube channel for my 10th video. So Garage Toyota Van Dorp, many thanks for the trust. The only thing that I didn't like was passing by in the city center, because as I said at the beginning of my video, the front is large, but then you have the rear of the car, which is even larger. And in the city center or in small streets, I was not feeling very comfortable, to be honest, especially because it's not my car. I am now on my way back to bring back the car at the garage, and I have to say that I really want to cry, because I want to keep it. This car is just so amazing. It has so much power, so much torque, and at the same time you can do whatever you want because it's a four-wheel drive. It's perfect. It's one of the best cars, if not the best car that I ever driven with, honestly. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It was a real pleasure for me to drive with this car, and I mean, I guess it will take me a long time before I find something else that's even fun to drive. But I hope you also liked the video, and give me a like, comment to the video if you have some comments to give me, and of course don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye!